Yo. Wow.
Go to D.
This is not Fess Up Charm.
Right, you still got to have the music link.
I got 100 people, almost 100 people on the live.
But I tried to do
Okay.
TikTok.
Okay, we're up. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry. I apologize, we're late. My DJ's running late, but don't worry. We here, we in effect. We got it's dance hall time in the motherfucking building. You feel me? Dance hall time in the motherfucking building. We got DH time in the building today. We got Cookie Monster in the building today. We got Cool Eyes in the building today. What the fuck is up, gang? What the fuck is up, gang? I got y'all outside on a Sunday. You feel me? I thank y'all for coming through before we start. Y'all know I'm just always doing dumb shit. But on behalf of Fess Up Wit Peachez, you feel me? I got some stuff. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you!
It's still your birthday, I'm
Yes!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
DJ, my first name.
Nah, your birthday not Your birthday not
We gonna share this, baby. We gonna share this.
Yes, so happy birthday to you guys. Happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely gotta show the women some support and love all the time.
Appreciate you.
So let's get into it. Like we're gonna go around the table. Cookie, starting with you. Introduce yourself and who y'all at, man. Who is Cookie Monster?
Hello, people out there in the world, wherever you are checking in from. If you don't know, I am the Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Monster, yes. And I'm a dancer, choreographer, entertainer, performer, creative director. This goes on and on. Recording artist, I try to sing, what you want. So
you can't go on.
Definitely in the creator field. You know what I mean? Content creating, YouTube, all of this. I'm actually raised up in Brooklyn, but you know, said Jamaica run through my blood. You know what that do already. And I've been dancing since I was young. I've been dancing forever. And that's mostly my passion. So that's how I even came to know Peachez and how we're here right now. Dancing took me everywhere in my life, like to the heights. And I just want to keep on striving, do my singing. I'm gonna have a party. It was my birthday, so I'm really grateful. Thank you for it.
Yes, you already know. No problem.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a little bit about me.
So Cool Eyes, who is Cool Eyes? Nah. Okay, Tom. Who is Tom?
I'm outside, guys, in world. Yes, you just got me outside. So I am Little Queen Charm. I'm actually, for all those who been still asking, I am not Jamaican, guys. Everybody think I'm Jamaican. I was born in Barbados, and the Jamaican part of me came out in junior high school. I harvested that in junior high school. I started doing.
She's adopted by.
I am an honorary Jamaican. Okay?
She's adopted.
Yes. And I picked it up in junior high school, and that's when I started. You know, I have to shout out Katie. She not here. Oh, happy birthday, Katie!
Happy birthday, Katie!
Today's happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Katie!
I would not be who I am today if it wasn't for her, because Deadly Alliance is the reason why I started off. It was just me and Katie just running everything down, and then it just took me to heights, to heights after heights. and then I went to Jamaica 2013 after I won Minnesota Dancehall Queen. Yeah, so that was a big move for me. So I am also a choreographer. I do that too. I'm not really on TikTok yet, guys. I'm still,
I've been
I don't know. I'm still not on TikTok yet. I'm about to soon. Instagram is about to be.
yeah.
I have to take my ass to TikTok, but yeah. You can type my name in Google and I'm gonna pop up. But I am here to represent that I am the first Asian dancehall queen. Born and somewhere raised in Barbados. Shout out to Wapsie from all the way from Barbados into
Yes, yes.
We go Barbados.
I spent on to Cooley, my brother.
Yes, cool eyes. Yes.
Check.
Microphone check 1, 2, 1, 2. We are here. We are here.
Here we go.
Yes.
All right. Cool as BG. Born and raised at Kingston, Jamaica. Just come up with the quotes in there.
Just
Just come up with the quotes. Don't get me wrong. See, me I talk properly. They didn't know cookie food and they talk properly.
Of course, I'm just.
She teaches them to talk properly. You know, they didn't know what to rap.
Wow.
So, as I'm just say, born and raised Kingston, Jamaica. I'm a choreographer. I'm a dancehall instructor. I am a dancehall ambassador. I am a dance creator. And I am also a culture ambassador. Ambassador, you meet someone, you go to a different country and teaching your culture. That's what we do.
Okay.
All as dancers here.
Dancing, boxing, I like that.
So we go and we do a cultural exchange. So anytime you see one a different country, it's a cultural exchange. You know, when I go to a country where somebody speaks Spanish and we speak English, and they must still understand the cultural exchange.
Okay.
I've been dancing for many years. I took dancing serious, like when we really came in high school. That was like 2011. But I have to stay over a year in high school because I was one of the lead dancers. So the school was like, yo, listen, we need to stay 1 more year. So we do this. It's like only for
basically held you back
1 year.
for
They good.
what's your life?
So you
Whatever
win the competition.
That is crazy, bro.
Yo, it's
That is crazy.
What's
you know what?
schoolwork?
Yo, they're only 25,000. You think the money get the money into that? That's like 200 US.
Mike.
But that's a lot of money.
So no. So basically, they just break your life like to win the competition. But go ahead.
It was good because I didn't have to pay school fee.
Okay,
So
so
that was good for them.
they better have not.
They get
Yeah, they better have not let you have to pay no school fee. And they left you back on purpose.
Exactly.
I'm not-
Freedom. Not enough people they need to keep it in the kids over here. It's so nice. When we sell them, that's what they do. Stew chicken and lobster and fried chicken. That's how I am. Yeah.
What school you doing? I like I don't know about those things. I'm a private school kid.
So my parents,
we had jello with whipped cream, pancakes in the morning. Yeah, we had some good shit at Bishop Lockwood. Shout out to Lockwood, man.
Shout out to Lockwood. I know somebody from my dance school that graduated.
Yeah, shout out to Bishop Lockwood. The perfect
Yeah, I had the uniform. I had the I'm feeding to wear regular clothes the day you before.
Yeah.
Like I always look at that as cool as, you know.
Yeah, I fuck with you. Yeah, man. Lockwood was it. So let's get down to it. Cookie, well, how old were you when you started dancing? Like, how old were you?
So originally, my mom put me in dance school from 2004 years old.
Okay.
So 4 was like the first learning part.
Mm-hmm.
As far from then, I've been a student consistently for like 21 years after that. Like, I didn't start teaching until like maybe I was around like 15. I started up as just a demonstrator.
Okay.
So Shout out to Jasmine, Paul, and Ken. They still my first dance teachers. My dance studio, I trained in ballet, type jazz, a lot of technical dancing. Modern, liquid type. I wouldn't say I know street style. I know more
Freestyle.
yeah. And then yeah, like I said, I started demonstrating when I was around like 15, and then I kept going. I took a break because I got an injury. I got shot in the foot.
Oh Lord.
So I did a glory, right? And my get you, you feel me? So and then dance continued after that. Like I got 2 years, so then I added on to it. And then once I turned like 20, that's when I started to see more professionally. As far as getting out there, for a while, just trying to get to free and get exposure because I'm like, because I went to private school.
Right.
So my whole life has been so technical and dancehall was just a part of my culture. At home, the music, the lifestyle, I didn't really get to go out and experience until I was a teenager. And then, like I said, after the teenager years, I started to see more professionally after the party because I feel like in New York, the party has disappeared, like the good vibes, the real vibes. So after that,
No more basement, good basement, backyard.
So I felt like once I got to 20, my mom passed away. I said, you know what, I'm going to take this full course. And I just kept going since.
So
now I'm 27 on the 17th of this month.
Thank you. Yes.
You got it.
Okay.
Exactly. I turned 27 on the 17th of this month.
So, okay, you're 27. Some people would say you're 27, you're a full-time mom, full-time dancer, full-time wife. Some people will ask you, don't you think it's too young for you to have some of these titles? What would you say to you being married at 27, you having a whole family and established at 27, where some people are still looking for that type of establishment now, in their 30s.
I'm gonna be
Me
honest.
and Sean both looking. Hello.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The day that I stopped looking is when I was happy.
I know that's right.
That's my experience. So I can't really tell you like, there's supposed to be this type of no. Number one thing that I did was I stopped putting my relationship status before whatever I was doing. And I felt like that slowed me down and it made me realize and actually get a friend. Because I feel like sometimes women be so attracted, we see that, be like, yo, my nigga, And it's kind of like more of a lust, not really like a mental or spiritual connection. And I feel like with him, I was his friend first. And I feel like that matters so much relationship. I'm gonna be honest. We as friends, we have to get to know each other as well too as females.
Right.
Some people just want to pop off and just go to parties and automatically just be close, and you gotta realize that it takes steps. It's the same in your relationship. So
Right.
as far as the relationship, I would just tell them, you know what I mean, stay true to yourself. You know what I mean, put yourself first and know your boundaries, know what you can put up with. Because I feel like when I met my husband, I told him like, yo, I dealt with X, Y, and Z amount of people, so I'm gonna let you know. Man, no fuckery. I have brothers. They're men. I mean, I have men in my life. I have a father, so I know what fuckery look like. And from the beginning, he was my match, like my soulmate. So you would know when you meet that person, even if it's like a best friend. And in your mind, you might think, oh, this could be my best friend, but God sent them to you. That's why you connect with them so much. So for me, I didn't look at us first. No matter what he told me, that wasn't not my mental. I connected spiritually with a friend, and then we grew from that. So I would just tell them, you know what I mean, look for a person that you can confide in, and you don't have to. Depending on your age, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? As far as the other titles, I feel like you just have to be committed. You know what I mean? Put your mind to what you love, and I feel like the day that I said yes, I'm gonna be this as a choreographer, or I want these goals, I put pen to paper. I said, let me get a book, let me write it down, you know what I mean? Affirmation is the same thing as praying. So I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, yeah,
I said that on my last show. I said manifestations is what Christians been calling faith for years.
That's faith.
That's what we've been calling
That's
faith for
faith.
years, at the
That
small
is
of a
faith.
mustard seed.
You have to have it. You can have the little bit of it,
Yes.
like you said, and you will get so far because you don't know what the next step is. But guess what? You're still pushing. We know what we want. We can see it. Why did God give us that vision? You can see it. You want this. You want that. You're gonna get it. You know what I mean? Everybody life is like today for me, tomorrow for you. When you pray something, when you're facing something, somebody might be on the road and they already received it. Okay, it's not your time to do that. You know what I mean? So I always tell them just keep pushing and have faith. That's my main thing. You know what I mean? I really like that you said that because that's exactly what I was about to say. You know, as far as what I do, me being a mom, we never really planned it. What happened, like I said, God bless you all the time. That's when my career went to skyrocket. When I had a baby, when I was pregnant, matter of fact. When I was 6 months, I was on BT. So that was really the time of my life where I got that exposure as well more than what I already know that I started at that age. When I said that, you know, I wanted to be mentally, I said I wanted to be professionally, but it didn't happen at that time. When I really, the time where I was like, really, I have a baby, that's when everything happened. You know what I mean? So it may look like something to social
God
media,
bless,
but
bless the
exactly to
world.
bless the world and bless other people. Like he said, a culture exchange. From since that day, people all over the world see me, they remember that. Ukraine, like, oh, you the girl that was dancing with the baby in her belly. I'm like, oh shoot, it made us end. So know what you want and be confident and don't care about nobody that's saying because you can't do it. And I'm a prime example. I'm a living testimony to any female out there that really want to get really on top of themselves with being a mom and doing something that you love and having a career with the family. I'm living right in front of you. So you know
That's definitely what's up. So Kulas, we're gonna go going around the table. So Kulas, how did you get into dancing and meet this lovely lady that you have by your side as your rock? You feel me, as your rock, as your backbone? You feel me? How did you, start off? Were you even looking for a relationship at that time when you met her? Was it something because you're a guy in this, so you feel me? It's a lot of exactly. You're a guy in this, so yeah. So you feel me? There's a lot of women out there. There's a lot of men and women that think that men can't be faithful. So we're gonna tap into that a little bit later. But just tell us about tell us about you and
let me kind of work.
So just give us a little background, like how you started dancing, what made you start dancing, like your background. She gave us a little bit of how you guys were like. What were your intentions? Because like I said, you're a guy, you're fairly young. You feel me? A lot of guys might look at you like, man, you still sorry, what you doing? This, and you dance on, it's a bunch of females, especially in that type of world. Like, so for you to have a kid, be dedicated, be focused, and still believe in God and promote that spirituality, like just tap us into that a little bit.
It's a lot, man. All right. So the dancing started with me. So basically, is when you're born for something, you're born for it. God just put it away and said, yo, this a year and nobody can.
So you was one of those when God said, I knew what you were in your mother's womb.
Right. So even though me I dance now, my family them tell me like, yo, listen, you didn't born for dance. There's no way we couldn't never run away from dancing. Because your mother was a dancer. So there's no way we could dance. All of my family was like, yo, you see, we have to know with your party and the nickel and light phone like that. Your mother didn't do that. So you didn't born for dance. There's no way where you could have go around it. Like you didn't have to come from dance. You didn't know like when you born, your mama dance. She never pregnant with me at the time when I dance, but it's like she had danced before me born, like from she young. So I never really take dancing serious, but it changed my life when I old meaning to like when it comes to certain like when I grew up like in Jamaica when I grew up, it's just two things we have. It's just two ways and there's no other way. The system, the day to help you, like, when I was say, you know, the crime rate, I know that bad, but a whole heap of stuff there we can help, you know, the younger generation, them, and like young youths, and a whole heap of program. Jamaica they can really have that. So one thing that they get to is either two way. Is either you have a left or a right. And then when they left high school, it's like, you just left high school with a certificate. You can't get a job. You know, it's like the only thing we have breed is just gone. Basically. So all of my friends when we grew up with, who not dead, run with. And who not dead, and they run with it, then they are jail. So you know what the thing for me now, me have to tap into myself and say, yo, I like dancing, but when I like dancing, then I take it serious. So that changed my life from a perspective of like, yo, if I never take dancing serious, I can't take dancing serious and me I say me a bad man, me I promote badness. I can't walk with certain friends when I know say in a badness, me have to get away from them friend. So me have to get away from that life. So all the friends that we grew up with, but in a badness, they are bad man. And I have to call me and right now Jamaica where some of the most wanted. Me have to get myself away from that. Like that's how my grow. Like that's why I know when people try to like if you see them act bad, that's like yo listen. You know people are the baddest and them not act like that. You know the baddest is the man in Jamaica and they're so calm because a real bad man don't show them a bad man. Right. So we have to just keep myself over the life and like yo, this is not for me. I'm gonna just take dancing serious and say yo listen. Me want to go and lift the road. Because me follow my friend, they never one guy got jailed. I'm 6'6". So that's how dancing changed my life. Right? Before me even make cooking, me that travel already, me already go on tour, you know, I'm a group. When we go to high school, you know, me and my best friend with the starter group. We already have a group outside because in Jamaica you don't need ID for that party. Like okay, so we have to show ID. We have a party from here like about 14, like. You just look older, just all the older people, they kind of street dance. You just got a party. You know, if like I want to like security check your ID. You just got a party. Right. So first group, so crazy. The first group I ever named Full Clip. And the first thing I put with here Full Clip is a bun, right? I will click ever full. So the first dance group. So when with high school now is after a while it's kind of like the more events and the competition in people Jamaica then start include high school night. So the thing is that now we say, yo, listen, since the school they might get involved in the competition then we go enter. So that's how you know from high school they're my best friend. You live in Europe. So that's how we start family thing and we start dance together. And then my first group, somebody each come up, the group split up. So we just so create our group. So that's how we create our group, you know, we just start like a regular street party in Jamaica, Uptown Monday, Bossy Tuesday. That's how you ever promote yourself. 10, 15 years ago, it was Instagram or TikTok. Like how people are TikTok dancing now, and Instagram dancing now. 10 years ago, it wasn't that. 10 years ago, Jamaica, forget knowing you have to go to the party. Right. And you have to, and even them, like Cookie and Charm, we know certain dancers, I know we. They watch Pasa Pasa. They watch the video. They watch everything. Exactly. We don't ever talk about Pasa 865. So that's all they know. The new dance, and the new dance and everything. 10 years ago, like 10 years ago, you know, it's like who didn't know say TikTok will be the new thing where you know you just get up and make a 10-second video and you're famous and the biggest artist book you. And then now it's like your life change. But that's the thing, we have to go party every single night. Every single night. I started teach literally when we in high school, we already like more like I help teach, like each one help one. So when after the street dance, then now we get a contact with Dance JA, Dance Jamaica, which also one of the biggest dance academy in Jamaica. Like more like help the dancer in front of the street. Because it's kind of like if like some people might think that Jamaica say everybody love dancer. I'm not gonna be honest with them. And everybody in Jamaica love dance. Everybody love dance. People uptown don't like dancer. They look at dancer like just who want coming at the party, skin out and gathering. So some people might think like, oh my God, the dancer is from Jamaica. And I know the whole Jamaica must love dancehall. You know, the whole of Jamaica don't love dancehall. The uptown people then, and the more color people then, they not like dancehall. Like dancehall after the ghetto, like after the streets.
This is also my
After the street, exactly.
You know, baby,
Dancehall put food in everybody's body. When you got a party in Jamaica, you have a man that sell weed, you have a man that sell lighters, you have the soup man, you have the jerk chicken man, everything. You have a man that walk with a box for the right and you have everything in it. You have whistler, you have lighter, you have biscuit, everything in the party. So dancehall for the ghetto people. You know? That's our survival. You can't have one party and a jerk and you can jerk and you can make a money. You now regular 9 to 5.
Okay.
Dancehall do that. So, you know, that's all we have to also put ourselves out there in the streets, and then when they start going in the streets, you have to get knowing. Because if you get knowing in the streets, they can call your name, and it's like you have a name, you know, knowing you can't go in that party then free. If you have a big name in Jamaica, you can't go in that party free. You can't tell them. I got Jamaica just the other day. I'm going to walk up 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I got Jamaica. I'm going to walk up at the biggest party on a Monday, uptown Monday, right? And the people in my gates still remember me. And I'm not sure, like, yo, watch out, 3 years, I'm going to go to Jamaica, you know? But you see the stamp on us, we left, don't we? But they never forget. So you have to do that. You can famous for TikTok and Instagram, but when you go to the streets, it's a different thing. And there's real dancing there. You get what I'm saying? There's real dancing there. Exactly. You can get up and make a 10-second video and say, yeah, dance, yeah, TikTok dancer, yeah, whatever. And you know that movie. But when you come in the street now, it's a different thing when you come in the street. We have move we can't done, we have move we can't run out. So when the streets are different. You understand what I say? That's why if Instagram crash tomorrow, or TikTok crash tomorrow, what's money now?
It's over.
It's over. It's over. Look, you can't do that the whole night on top. You know. So, when we go back to our meat, but wife now. So when it comes to everything we just say a while ago, in the easy as a man, I'm gonna tell you, man, listen, don't feel like saying, as a man, you don't need a strong man by your side. I'm gonna tell you that's true. Right. Yeah, bird can't fly on one way. We running always tell me.
No man is island.
Exactly. Take Queen Elizabeth as an example, just passed away, right? And her husband, them there for 76 years. Eh? And them type of loyalty that we want. We don't want a 10-year and a 20-year. 20-year loyalty come like nothing. More, I made her 100 years and still thinking that. I'm still a 100 years old, I'm still a fuck. 100 years old. You get me? I'm all about the lamb, so me and her still like that. So with the story with me and her, you know, we didn't live that life, you know, get girl every night when they are partying.
You was like galley.
Yeah, so you know, everywhere, you know, it's like now. She It did nice, but the thing about it that never nice is you have to like every minute. You have to make up a life every minute.
Then you gotta remember those.
You have to remember that, exactly.
I'm telling you to do that's like a 9 to 5 job. Because one person's always gonna be unhappy at the end of the day. You can't please everybody.
Exactly. You can't tell a girl that no, like right, all right. Take the example. Me and as a man. They with you, right? Me have to lie to you, you know. Me have to lie to you. Because you might want to come see me tonight, and she wants me tonight. Me have to choose that you want to see me. I have to say, yo, I'm gonna tell you, say, yo, I got my grandmother. I'm gonna say my auntie, and then I'm gonna tell you, say, yo, I got my bed. I'm tired. And it's a different girl come check me. They don't have much time, but everything over there. Tomorrow morning, when we wake up now, we have to say, oh, how was your grandpa last night? Exactly. And then, exactly. And then now, they'll probably forget to me, tell us when I got my granny, probably say, oh, we have that over here. They get caught up.
That's where they go up.
Sometimes, when we meet, it's a funny story when we meet you at Jamaica, and, you know, somebody keep the birthday party. The first time I come and do that, 2015, I always come and go up. I'm always coming to a party, I'm going to dance with the class. The first time I come to the class, I'm graduating, I'm dancing to like he would teach now when we just went down to teach over that big year in New York. It was only a certain amount of people that teach. So and go back to Jamaica 2016, going to 2017 now, sorry, I come back 2017. So my day I'm Jamaica and I'm school and I see a picture, she got somebody and I say, who that girl there? I said, who the fuck that girl? So I go to one friends go to the party. I say, yo, brother, who that girl? I screenshot the picture and I say, yo, tell that girl that I want her. No. I'm
Hey, who the fuck is you? Wow. No. Like your family is John God in some fucking body.
Like you want to post up.
What? Like you asked. Milwaukee. No. Bring on to me. No.
Right, no.
Order,
yo.
order.
What?
So when you reply back, you say, yo, Shabba, you said, you know what I'm going to teach Shabba. I said, brother, I don't give a fuck about the man.
Look.
I know the man I want. We don't want the man. Make care about the man. She want. Just tell she so the and he deliver the message. He deliver the message to me.
You had a man at that time, sis?
He deliver the message.
I definitely did. No, I did. When he told me that he wrote that, I did. But it lasted long, like done like 3 months after.
When a man wants a woman, I'm gonna get that one. When you
No,
say you want a girl,
that's not it. What God has to do
exactly.
That's what that is.
If you get that she want,
will be for you.
you know that next year, man, broke up and she come to me.
Exactly.
God don't say what to do. So
So
God said, this is not for you, and this me I come send for you. So for the story, we come back to New York, and I think about a month, like a couple weeks after, I scroll through Instagram and I see a message coming. I'm see a message coming, and then I never was famous like now, like knowing, but we never so famous like now.
right.
And I see a message coming, and I said, who this? So when I go to click the page, I said, oh, God.
It's how you
It's me. Sometimes my cousin say, yo, about podcast, she takes me and she say, yo, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but yo, this party is going on, you can come.
I was a fake promoter.
I said, what?
You say I'm going in my Sunday best.
My cousin and say, yo, that party here, I forgot that party.
John was there.
Yo, I forgot that party here. You see, when I got the party, I say, yo, I'm going to shit in that fucking party here. Any dance that come front of me again, I don't tonight. Any, you know, the Wednesday party. Yo, listen, any dance that comes front of me tonight, I dead. It's right, looking at the first, me and Sarah, the first.
Like that with me and you battle cool.
Yeah, she get the party. Funny story. Right, 6 years later, Charlie get the party. She really want to battle me like, yo, let's go. Let's go, I'm ready. Like, Charlie,
John knew all your moves right there.
Charlie, listen. I'm not Charlie, listen, don't get in the head, man.
I'm here to do something.
No, yeah. Mission. Yo, we never focus on no girl.
Wednesday.
She even just couldn't wait to see.
Crush
Yo,
Wednesday.
it's when you walk in, you look on my cousin and say, yo, and a girl that will be my wife. I don't think say, I'm a wife. I say, yo, I'm a wife. I said this to my cousin. I said, that girl that will be my wife. I'm going to her and say, yeah, wife. You know the girl look? Push me, lick me on my chest. What's up with the bum buckler?
Why you beg somebody beg you a wine? You don't beg nobody a wine, you just get up behind it and wine.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, wild woman. Yo, I'm down to you. I'm not big girl like that. They got dance. I'm saying, wild woman. I'm down to you. And she just give me this. I said, I don't know. She don't know me. She don't know me. She didn't know me. And that thing where kids move up, because it's most likely the type of dance on the is kind of like, and I'm sure people used to girl, I mean, used to feel it always like, oh my God. So when she gave me the push her, I'm like, no, she is. A she is. A she is. And then before I fall in love with her fast, so fast. Never you fall in love so fast. You?
No. Don't worry about what's going on. Focus.
We never fall in love so fast. fall in love with that girl that's so fast. The thing will turn on idiot on that. But it's a good love. It's a good love. I just say, me and her are friend, but me didn't say love. She had a friend, but me didn't love her. Me didn't love like in a love friend. Me and a friend, but me in love with her. We got one friend for real. That was get cool and we start talking and we start answering some stuff like some personal stuff and we start breaking up some stuff to her as a friend. But she don't even know what me in love. That's all I need to know. Me in love with her. Me, listen. So I have some family over here, right, in New York. We'll come, just come and couple female bring her the house already and like say hi to everybody. And it was a possible bring a girl, it was like, don't bring her back. Don't bring back that girl there. If you bring her, it's like, you know what, in the morning time when the sun just arise and the whole place bright up. I saw the whole when they see her walking in the house, everybody was like this. Everybody was like this. I said, she don't marry the dog. You don't marry that girl. Make sure you see. I see that dog on the light. My aunt said, make sure you marry that girl. Make sure you marry that. Everybody said, whatever you do, stop doing it. And make sure that she is married. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, it ain't easy to stay alive. It ain't easy to stay alive. But you have never been married. And every man can be. Once you say, yo, listen, time is now. Yeah, young man. Only for woman, but never be honest with you. As a man, when you come alive now. It's no problem to look at her and just say, her look good. She shape good. Right? It's no problem. Don't act like you're see. I even hear her sometimes when I drive. She would touch me and say, yo, TV man. Can you look good in man? Like, you have to have like that.
Well,
Yeah, you have to have that. So, you come on along and do like, you're going to be like this. She with this shit. She look good. Yeah, she look good. You don't make it that. You can't look at it.
you are mine. I'm looking like
exactly.
I can see his prints. Crazy, dog. Real tall.
But that so you do that now, you get more trust. You have understanding.
That's a fact.
But if you have to hide and do it, you don't feel like, oh, she look good. And then you have to like, and the first thing I think, she look good. Oh, motherfucker. But if you can say, oh yeah, she look good, man, the girl is pretty, man. You're gone.
Right.
You're gone your way. Like this, we're not perfect way, man. I never tell you, like a man, the big day before, I'm gonna change. You see the penis have different brains than your regular brain.
It does.
It's that brain.
The same thing with women. I don't know, but I tell people my pussy don't work with my head. My pussy can react to it. That don't mean my head and my heart is.
It's so exactly.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
When your brain is no, the penis not going to no. When your penis so
Yeah, penis, yeah, penis, pussy got no face.
yeah, exactly. So, but it just once you make the line and say, yo, at that time, you feel like the younger lady, and the better feel like you can find somebody that you can deal with, especially all things are more and time.
Especially with the age, the morals and values for people y'all age right now aren't the same.
But I feel like it's more of don't just look somebody because you was like. We have friends and we have family like this. Say this every day. Oh, I want a girl who have this. I want a girl who have this. No, it's not about you want a girl who have a car already. You want a girl who have a house already. I should have a good job. It's about why if you don't have a job and she don't have a job, how would me and the two can say, yo, let's go look at a job. What if?
I don't know what world you living in, but I want to live in your world. But it's okay.
No, for me,
I'm telling you, that mindset, that mind frame is not the same. Like I'm a common example. I had an argument with my kids last night, and we were just talking about fashion, on the regular fashion. And I'm telling them,
No!
you know, they're talking about Michael Berry's, and I said, bro, you know how long Michael Berry been out before you black niggers started wearing it? No disrespect.
Yeah.
It been out. It been making money. So you think they've been out for a reason, because people been buying them before y'all started wearing it. So like people don't look at things like that. Like You feel me? That I'm telling you, this generation we got is naive, very naive.
Yeah.
They are very naive. So for you, I congratulate y'all for y'all to be the age y'all are. Y'all not even 30 yet. Y'all have a foundation, a solid one at that. Y'all don't got the Jada and Will kind of love. While y'all got.
No entitlement.
You feel me? Y'all got, not saying they love isn't real, but it's just like it's hard to find that. Y'all got that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle kind of love.
It's soulful.
You feel me?
Deeper
And
than just
it's deeper than
It's
flesh.
Let's be honest with you. In a pretty rough room.
I'm telling you, I ain't gonna hold you. But
Ups and
I
downs.
just got divorced because I just don't be having time. Like,
It's
I don't, not that I didn't want to put the time in, but it's like, bro, these niggas these days is like,
influence so short.
yes, it's like they want they can't eat too. And my motto is I had to grow up, but my motto used to be 2 rooms will make it right, but they can keep it. So I'm not gonna keep in a relationship that everything is a tip for tat because you doing it and I'm doing that. What are we really fucking doing?
Exactly.
What are we really fucking
Gotta
about?
wait.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that was it. But PhD
Yeah, I think
Don't
that's
you
all.
gotta
yeah, PhD Sean in the building. Yes. Yeah, I could be Fess Up right now. I could be lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really wanted you to come on the show. One of my real reasons for you coming on the show, and I'm gonna tell you. My real reason because my cooking was coming, got all part of the dancing thing. We're gonna get to that in a minute too. But I really wanted you to come because a lot of people look at y'all and think y'all because they see y'all outside, they see y'all having fun, and they don't know what y'all really go through. How they go through it. And I really wanted you to come and talk about it because one, a lot of females deal and go through what you just went through. As far as them dealing with a guy and them trying building their career and you out there you're building your career as well as looking for love and thinking you had somebody to support you and the whole time it's lies and then you deal with that and being a mom and still keeping your happy face on as a performer. Like, just tell me a little bit about that. Like, because I know I personally took you outside of it. And
I was thinking about
yeah, I done been on the phone with you where I had to really be like, sis, what? Like, what the fuck is going on? And you feel me? And we all women go through we love a man and we stop we love a man past we love ourselves sometimes. And you feel me? And as a performer and you being a female, and even you having a female daughter, that like you feel me? Like just tap in with us with that.
So before I even get into that, like my story is that my dad passed away a couple of years ago. I come from a big family, big Bayesian family. My mom raised me, my uncle was my dad, basically. But we was never like the struggle kids. We always had big Christmas, big Thanksgiving. Everybody had new Jordans, skateboards. We had everything. So it was never like, yeah, you the kid come to school, very simple. So, we had everything. It's just the fact that me growing up without my father messed me a bit in my head. And when I came up here from Barbados, I used to get bullied in school, because of my accent. That's why I'm not turning on to. But yeah, I used to get bullied in school, and I started focusing on with dad's big elementary school, and my mom was born with it. So that's kind of where the whole
Who she doing a pasta dough with?
salsa, all that stuff. Yeah, I get that energy because I don't know what I got from him. Nothing. It's me and my brother. Everybody knows me. I love to with my brother. I have other sisters too. Yeah, shout out to DA and shout out to my sisters. I know they're probably a lot. But yeah, like we grown up and I have my dad around kind of messed me up a bit because my mom, we never had close mother-daughter relationship that I see from my friends and see on TV. That's what I wanted. I never got that. So it kind of trickled down to me falling for the wrong people we met. Because
You have that.
I didn't have that.
Yeah.
The dancing part was something that I fell in love with in elementary school. What a lot of people don't know. Before I even got to the so I did start playing ballet. I used to do point. I used to do jazz. But when I got to junior high school, I started marching in the band. I know how to play music. A lot of people don't know that. I know how to play the mellophone, throw the flag. It was also a drum major. And it took me all over the East Coast. Yeah, I was I ain't no rebel. Yeah. I ain't no rebel. I went away because I really wanted to go to North Carolina A&T. That was my dream school to my old nothing just went out. Yeah, that was my dream school, but I never really got there. So what happened was I never really got there. I ended up going to Evans, but through elementary school, I was in dance. I still remember that TT's dance class, and then we had recitals, and I fell in love with it in junior high school. That's when, close up to junior high school, that's when I started going to parties, the dance hall parties. That's when I started leaning off of jazz, ballet, and dance hall literally just took over my life after that. Because my prime year was, back in the day in the club, secrets and all that. That's my prime when we first started coming out, and I was everywhere. I think my MySpace, if I could ever access it again, I was even featured on a Pasta cover one year. Me and Katie, with Grandma and Nico French. I remember that. A lot of them coming up here, like we used to be in the world. Yeah. We used to live in the Bronx. I ain't gonna say Brooklyn, but for some reason we was always in the Bronx. Train from beginning to the end of the Bronx. You couldn't tell us nothing about the Bronx, but now it's not like that. Right. So, yeah. But yeah, coming up into my, high school years, that's when I really started trying to find, I had a little crush on my first or whatever the case may be, but coming to adult life now, I ain't gonna front, depression is a big. Do you hear me? If you do not have a strong support system, if you do not, even if it's two people, one person, depression will literally, it's your telling basically. And that's something that I was battling for a minute now. It was bad. It started probably around high school. It was bad. I had to therapy. Because it was something that was missing in my life that dance was the only thing keeping me going. Because this was way before I even thought I had to do it. Dance was the only thing keeping me going. My mother couldn't get me out of bed. I was never running the streets. Where should we at? Going to practice. Where should we at? Oh, she also went to bed. Oh, she did a party. You never gave me the stop dancing. And then when I started up with Katie, that was a whole other situation. Katie just created this Deadly Alliance combo, and we just started. And that's my best. That's one friend. I knew Katie for years. I knew Katie. Jesus Christ, I'm 35 now. Me and Katie been friends since we were 16, and we still friends. To this day, that's somebody that's real. Yeah, I've been through everything with this girl. Now she's real. I don't see her all the time. But when she come up, she do like me. But because of all the, not only I started dance hall powerhouse. I started creating my own brand, trying to get that off the floor. I took a trip to Africa. I started doing things that a lot of my peers wasn't doing. When me and Kate split, I went to dance hall. I was doing things that I didn't think I could do. I was winning competitions, and all of that was just my pain coming out. That's what that was. That was just pain coming out of my body. I used to just take it out on the dance floor. I didn't care who it was. I was just going after you. But then now that I'm in my 30s now, I have my daughter. Me and my baby father wasn't in this situation either. So all the stuff rolled in together had me feeling like, what the fuck is the point of me being here? What's the point of dancing anymore? What's the point of doing dancing? I could see my purpose anymore. Like I literally couldn't see my purpose. There was nobody in my family I wanted to talk to. Because I kept
I remember calling the person. I was like, so you know what the fuck you are? Like, your BHQ charge. BHQ. It's like, you don't stop saying
I ain't no friend. A couple of years back it hit me, but I think when I came out of my last relationship, the guy that I was with, man, the way how cookie love cool is, that's the way how I feel about this dude. And I thought this dude was gonna be the one, man. It's almost 3 years, dude. But this situation was just very toxic, very unruly, very manipulative. Yeah, he was a manipulative narcissist, and that's when I first started learning about narcissists. I think I got a PhD in it now. It's telling you red flags. It's time to point them out. And back then I never had boundaries. So I started learning about boundaries now, standards now, coming into my womanhood now. After this last situation, it had me stop wanting to dance. I haven't been asking at all because I wasn't myself. I wasn't myself. I wasn't eating. I wasn't sleeping. I was going to the doctor because I wasn't sleeping. My daughter was feeling it, and she's 12 now, so she's not a baby anymore. She's paying attention. Something's wrong with me. I don't talk to my family about it because I don't really talk to too much of my friends about it because people always want to judge, but I was on the verge of just literally the attitude that I was about to give up everything. I was let me do my life. My life insurance is already there. It was over. It was over. But because of the therapy and me getting under him, literally, and a couple of people that I spoke to that spoke life back into me, I literally jumped up and was just like, what are you doing, bro? Like, look at you work this hard. My dance resume is long. My performance resume is long. There's things on Instagram that people don't. We got to fall. We ain't even tap into that. Yeah, we got to fall. I ain't never tapped into. A lot of things people just think I started dancing. I've been dancing for a long time. It's just that the way how I got my faith is different. Like even though we all bust our ass and get into that, I didn't have that support system the way that I wanted to have that support system. So everything that I did had to come from the anger and the pain and learning on my own how to get a gig or how to do a management or how to do a logo or what's the LLC or what's the thing. The guy that I was with, he was teaching me about credit, financial business, and I tried to keep him so close, but he was actually hurting my business at the same time. So I had to step out of that. Now that I'm in my healing process and I know my boundaries now, nobody's not fucking with me now. It's to the point where like my boundaries is so high right now that you fucking sneeze, bro. I'm like,
you're out of here, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
No.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that a lot of people kind of have you started making me feel like I had no purpose because I am 35 and I'm not married yet. And it started making me feel like, well, shit. I'm gonna
cut you off right there. Sorry to cut you off because I'm about to be 24 this year. And no funny shit. I felt like that's why I rushed to marry.
Right.
And I married somebody and thought I could make it work and thought I could, you feel me? Just be because I was older than him. I thought, you could make this work. God didn't bring it. But it's that stigma that makes us just do whatever and then we're unhappy in the end. You feel me? It's people married right now that are unhappy. They're just there for the kid. That was my ex-wife. I don't want to be.
If it wasn't for you, boy, I would not know what boundaries are at this moment right now.
Listen,
Lessons
listen.
that turn into blessings.
Right. And people out there that's listening, let me tell you something. There are some people out here that should not, what I repeat to you, should not be married because people are taking this as a joke. They are. They getting under God and they making a commitment, a lifelong commitment with somebody, and they are destroying it. This man not only destroyed that situation, but he was destroying me as well. And I would have been married to that. And then my whole life would have been in shambles after that. So I actually, God was.
I tell people sometimes God gives us everybody praying like God give me a sign, and the crazy part is He been giving you signs, but we be so in love we don't see them, and it's like He gives us the signs. And so with that being said, like, and I'm so happy now to even hear you talk like this, because like a month ago I was ready to come to where you was at, go to where this nigga was at. And be like, bitch, you got my sister fucked up. Because when you with this bitch at, I was about to fuck kids up in Norland. I didn't give a fuck. No funny.
No, she not the only one that felt
like
pulling up, nigga.
Real nigga shit. I'm pulling up to the
fucking
scene
air
with
this
the
shit out.
cylinder.
Yeah, she not the only one that felt like that. And I had to remember like I said, who the fuck I was. Like, I put in so much work, blood, sweat, and tears over the years. I was about to let this whole thing go over somebody who literally, I literally gave my vibration to, and he just took it and destroyed it. And people think that, oh, you let some man come and be alone. No, it's more than just some man. You know what I'm saying? It's what I was building around this person, thinking that this person was actually gonna start new, and it wasn't that.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. Listen, and this is how real this conversation is. Stop fucking with these married men that's telling you they leaving their wife.
They're not going nowhere.
Listen, matrimony and alimony, them payments is a bitch. No, y'all thinking it's a game. A lot of niggas is not leaving because they know their wife got information on them that they cheated first.
Exactly.
So by law, they gotta pay alimony. That's why I got out my shit before the nigga even knew, because we separated and I had 2 kids. And by law, if he would have took me for my divorce first, I would have had to give him alimony, because on paper, the way it looks, I cheated first because I had physical evidence of my infidelity. At that time, he got 2 kids outside the marriage, and I got 2 kids outside the marriage. But I had my kids first. So it would have looked like I cheated first, and I'd be damn, I was giving nobody anything I worked so hard for. To talk about giving you the kiss my black ass. I'm not giving you shit. Exactly. Fuck is you talking about? So yeah, stop believing these men when they telling you they leaving. They ain't signed no prenups. They barely got it to take care of themselves, so they definitely don't got it to pay child support, alimony, and take care of themselves. So, sis, I'm so happy to see that you're in
with
God is
therapy,
definitely good, man.
Therapy, good habit, and I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I lost a lot of friends. I don't got a lot of friends. My circle got so small to the point where I get up and go to the movie theater by myself. I go out to eat by myself because it like literally God is just like, this person not for you, she gotta go. This person not for you, she gotta go. He gotta go. And everybody just been dropping. And
they've been blocking your blessings.
And the right people. Ever since all of these people been leaving, and the main one I got rid of, all these things, the doors are opening right now. I'm a preschool teacher. I'm going for my associates. And after that, I'm gonna go for my master's.
Talk your shit. Yes, sir.
Not only is dance, and then I want to go back to school for dance too. Not only is dance my life that I literally had to find all over again, but I work well with kids. Right now, I'm a co-teacher, and I'm in the process of becoming a head teacher. You know, and I work federal, so that's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
Yes. Yes.
So right now I'm doing my CDA, and once I finish that, then we're gonna take it a step further. So I will have 2 careers under my belt, and I'm not gonna stop. Like, I want to make sure my daughter know, like, yo, let me tell you something. even though I have a girl child, and my mom never really forced me to go to college. I'm gonna let my daughter know, like, listen, because this is what my mother didn't do to me. She didn't really sit and talk to me. They, West Indian parents, you gotta, after you turn 16, you gotta get a job and you gotta move out and you can't be under my roof no more and this and that. And that's not how I want my daughter to be raised. I don't want to put that on my kid. That don't work.
Exactly.
But I don't know. It's funny to me because I feel like not all West Indian, because I come from, my family's Jamaican and African.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like on our side, it was basically, I feel like that third world countries, period, want to have something to brag about, especially when it comes to their children. My kid's a doctor. He's a lawyer. He's something. That's third world countries, period. So it's like, I had to tell my mom, look, when I came back over here, like, listen, Ma, I grew up, I was born here. Y'all can't bring them African traditions over the fuck here. We in fucking United States of fucking America. You not telling me shit about what y'all did in Africa, because we the fuck in United States where I can get a cheeseburger and fucking French fries from the corner store. So at the end of the fucking day, chopped cheese wasn't even invented at that time. You feel me? Nigga, we got White Castle for 35 cents a burger, nigga. You not telling me shit. Like, what? So at that time, it's like, you feel me? So, like, even with you, like, I know you get, like, you have a boy. But even with you, I know you get the question of the way you dance, the way you dress, what your daughter gonna think, what your daughter gonna think, how you raising a daughter and you dress and dance like that.
Let me tell you something.
Well, you just in the daughter, but you mopping the floor.
My daughter was raised around music. Her father, we are in the best place right now, co-parenting. Shout out to him and his wife, because we all get along.
Amen for that.
It wasn't like that before. We all get along now, and he, even though he don't live here, and I'm here with her, she goes with him in the summer. I take care of her, but he still makes sure he holds it down. She's raised around music. Her father is a DJ. My Axe Cookie, when I was pregnant, I was in the club still dancing with a big belly. I was still going to the elite art with a belly.
On her neck.
And my daughter was fine. She was fine. She was raised around dancing. She was raised around music. You know what I'm saying? So, and what's crazy is I went on her Instagram the other day, and guess who in her search engine? Me and her father. So she sees me. She sees the YouTube videos, and she's the one helping me squeeze my fat ass into these leather outfits when I gotta go out. So she supports me, you know. As long as I'm coming back home with some type of food, she don't care where her mother is. Are you good?
Amen.
Can you Uber Eats me some food? My daughter is fine. I used to take offense to it. Oh, but you got a girl and you wearing this, and this is what I love to do. My daughter don't got no problem with it. She was raised into this. She was born into dancing. She came out the womb with me dancing. You know what I'm saying? Her father is a DJ. What do you want me to do? Stop doing what I love to do. And people need to take that stereotype off of us when we finally get into that conversation. But as of right now, me being 35, I love it. I am not 40 yet. I'm still young. I can still move. I can still bust a wine, and I'm gonna wait. My Prince Charming is somewhere out there.
I know that.
God is not ready yet.
God is, because I'm waiting for him to drop him on my doorstep. With that being said, being that, because people will still call y'all, even though y'all a bit of the old generation too, people will still call y'all new generation of dancehall. And I know I've heard, what they doing is not real dancehall, and what they doing is not like, because I'm like, even for some people, you have some people like, oh, because I was one of them. I'm not gonna, like I tell people, I still dance, but I'm not one of those girls that I still can fuck you up on a dance floor without doing a head top, without doing a split. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So real shit, real dance shit. So like, what do y'all say for the people that feel like y'all are new school and y'all don't have that real essence of dancehall, or y'all are new school and what y'all doing is not really dancehall? I mean, you come from the Pasa world, Kulas. So like, you grew up in it, but people feel like the new dancehall is not genuine dancehall. So, like, what are y'all ideas on that?
So, well, or
It's
when
topic.
it comes to that, when you say new dancehall, or so back home, like I've been through that already. Even Jamaica. So that's as when I say, go back to when I say people might think dancehall in Jamaica is so perfect. It is not. The same way, oh, especially in a New York, you might have the dancing and work. Dancehall itself comes with controversy. That's the biggest thing with dancehall. That's what dancehall is made of. If you say reggae more known for love and rock and you drink and you relax. You chill when you listen to reggae.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to dancehall, you're more transformed in a different person. Like you're dressing different, everything different. You know, when you listen to Shabba Ranks and Buju Banton and Bounty Killer, you're more one thing, gunman and it's different. The new school dancehall no, and it also transitions with the music. The type of dancing now comes with the music and the music change. So the first thing that people understand sometimes it's not just the dancing alone, it's also the music. The music from Passa Passa days and from before Passa Passa days is way different. When my group first got into the party, like when we just got into the party to get knowing, couple of the old school dancers, them, to be honest, couple of them was like, oh, we just start dance because we younger and them older. So it's kind of like, oh,
we never saw you.
Yeah, we never see you. So people might think, say, at Jamaica, we will go through that too. The same way people here will say, oh, they knew, they just come about. Yeah, whatever. I've been in the party for 10 years. You just come about. Which is the same thing in Jamaica. Where the older dancer, them say, oh, them young, they don't know nothing. But the fact that, just like when you have Lego the eat dance, then now you have Lego the bird, and you see the kids them on the Lego the bird and dirt bunks. When I was younger, I was doing that. But whenever I'm in a video for show, so would I do it?
Right.
All them dancing me from young. That's why I know them now. Everything. All the roots rock reggae dance them, all them stuff them, we know them from the young because me and me from me I grew up come up. But the fact that we never in a party with Uno. But when the music play, we know everything what we do. So do want to think of that. Don't just say the person might young. I better you come and say, yo, listen. I see you just come in a dancehall scene, welcome. If you don't know certain stuff, it's okay, you can come to me. If anything you don't know, do your research.
Educate them.
Yeah, just educate them. Don't, not because I know something 10 years from now, if a dancer come about now, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, you're young, you just come about. Yo, we don't know what you want to know. Come to me. I will tell you what I know, I can tell you what you need to know. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna know you're gonna need to know what was before you. Right? You're gonna need to know the past before you know the future.
That's a fact.
Because even in a dancing now, I could do a lecture. So and then the thing what people understand is that with dancehall, you can get up and you can do a lecture. You can't say you're a dancehall instructor and you're a dancehall, this and you're a dancehall, but you can't lecture somebody about dancehall and tell them like, yo, this is the history about dancehall, this is the breakdown how everything go. Because you know the information for sure. You just get up on a dance and a teach a class, that's all.
And say, no, I'm late in the parties.
And you late to the party, you live on TikTok, you live on Instagram. What can you lecture? So the more younger dancer them know, I'm not gonna say them a new dancer, the younger dancer, young generation know what I would say to them if you watch this, they're on the lip on my life, they're on Charm Life, do your research. Learn what is there before you. Because the European them and the Chinese and the Japanese
They
them,
do their research.
they do their research. That's why you find them know so much.
They do their research.
The thing with black people, we don't like for the research. That's why them say we don't know nothing. We don't like for the research. We have to do research. We do research, we can never fail.
Yeah, that's true. I was just about to say that, and I was also gonna say something about what you were saying with the music. I feel like with the music, it matters so much to us as dancers, and you don't want to be left behind. I remember when I got shot, I took 2 years off, and I felt like I didn't know nothing because it got so different so fast. You know what I mean? So as far as that, I feel like people do need to have more of an open mind to understand that everything is going to evolve. So I feel like with us as the younger generation, to those who was there before, open your eyes to see what are they doing. You know what I mean? Like, what are they doing there? Let me pay attention first. Don't say nothing before you don't know nothing. So the same way we as young people have to do our research, the elders have to do their research too. because people's gonna think that I'm just gonna talk for myself. I'm a new dancer because guess what? I'm just known on your phone screen.
Right.
That doesn't mean that I wasn't there before that. When I didn't have a phone,
We didn't have phones.
I was dancing.
I don't even think
When
we
I
had
didn't
internet.
even know how to say certain words, when I didn't even know how to put on my shoes, I was dancing. So where were you? The same way how like if I'm dancing with an artist that want a certain type of dancing, you're gonna tell me, okay, I need to do a backflip right now at 27. Where were you when I was doing a backflip? It's the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Like I've done that. I did that. So now we did our dues for those times. We did our research. We went back. So now everybody who's coming up needs to do the same thing as well too. And I feel like with me as a person, in general, I feel like I always give respect when it's due, especially to people who came before me. And I feel like a lot of elders don't give us that opportunity to do that. So they just automatically just think like, oh yeah, they're gonna match my energy because I already had that energy towards them, but they didn't get to meet me. That's prime example with me. I feel like a lot of people when I came out, like in City Vibes in New York City, in the dancehall scene in New York, in the parties, a lot of elders, I was so excited to meet them. And it was so dry when I see them because it's like, who the fuck is you? That's the attitude they give it.
You're right.
And I'm like, why y'all doing that? Y'all didn't even get the chance. Now I'm telling you, literally 8 years later, all of them are my colleagues. I know them. They tell me they're so proud of me. You get what I'm trying to say? They write me, even if I'm not friends with them completely. They let me know, like, yo, Sarah, you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? I always had that, like, God always gave that to me. You just didn't give me the chance to show the world yet. You blocked that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it matters from deep within. And we have to look at the signs. The music is one of the signs. You understand what I'm saying? The people who are creating now. The elder people now stand up and do nothing no more, you know. Them just are watching and say, oh, what are you guys gonna make of?
Even
And
though
whatever. Even though.
grow
So
up on
I'm
the
saying,
Beanie Mans
yes,
and the Bounty
and it's
Killers.
okay.
It's
It's
new
okay,
artists
yes.
evolving now.
It's okay. But I feel like it gets so torn because I understand. Because I feel like I had a certain amount of years that soon be a decade where I feel like, wow, a lot of things have changed and it is different. Even with the TikTok, that's why I'm telling Charm it's okay. Because I don't know there's certain stuff and certain features on TikTok, but that not take away from me and my talent. So we have to realize that, you know what I mean? Come back to reality, come back to that brain, come back to that thought of who you really are, and all of those extra worldly things, it wouldn't exist. Let's lead with kindness. Let's understand, like what Kula said, let me teach you. You know what I'm saying? That's why teaching is my purpose as well. God put that in my life for a reason. I have to teach. That moves people. That is a certain type of lecture. You get to tell them history, what you've been through. Charm, you could say that. Yo, I was dancing from since X, Y, and Z. You can say that. Don't hold back. Be your authentic self.
Right.
I feel like a lot of young people, they want to fit in with the social media. So it's like a certain image that I have to have. No, we all make mistakes. We all was there. Like, Charm, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was there at a point where I didn't know what to go on. If I didn't meet him and he went on tour, you think I would know how to write nobody or whatever? He taught me that. You know what I mean? So each one teach one. We have to start opening our mouths, opening our eyes, and be there for each other.
Get fed.
Ask for what you need. I don't understand what this song is saying. Moan dance, but I feel like wine up to that song. Yeah. What is the song saying? The song I said, rifle walker, don't do that. It's okay. You can't make mistake because there was a time when I made beer laughing my laugh off of me, and I'm gonna be honest. All the videos I was watching was from video because I'm raised in New York City. Well, no, Portland mentioned it because I'm raised down here, but that is not Kingston. He's from Kingston where dancehall keep in the streets. When I met him, I'm doing everything opposite.
Yeah.
He's looking at me like, where did you learn this from? I never learned that.
Yo, hold on. I gotta read this shit down.
He's looking at me like,
what?
And he did not stray away and say, yo,
I
he got to know.
yo,
She said, yo, let me teach you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with Charm. There's certain things that I might not know, and I'm like, Charm, oh, this go again. But remember, say you and Kitty did that routine, I don't know, mash this up. How this go? And she could say, yo, it's this move. Those are your elders. You can ask them.
And I'm still learning. I'm still learning from.
We learn from each
too.
other. You get what I'm trying to say? It's prime example. We're testimonies right here. He's older than me 2 years. You know what I mean? Him have a different experience. He teach us. You know what I mean? Charm is from a different time, a whole different time zone and era
Mhm.
from me, and we all here right now as a unit continuing to inspire each other. Like we are the example, so we need to wake up. We need to teach each other because y'all see it works. It can work.
Yeah.
Like literally, we have to just
Yeah.
wake up and talk up. You know what I mean? And also the young people that is kind of cocky because I feel like it's also an ego thing now. I feel like that's why the older people get turned off because it's like the older people was more cool. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
genuine. I feel like
Social media.
some of them social media did that to them,
Social
but
media
I
did
feel
that.
like in real life we need to take away that, and literally the younger people need to embrace them as well as the older people need to embrace them.
You gotta give them their
It have to be
flowers,
both.
and I feel like
It have to
that's
be both
that's
ways.
what it is. Even with outside of dancehall,
Yes,
any
right.
generation of dancing, I
Amen,
feel
yes.
like you gotta give the OGs their flowers.
You have to.
No matter what
There
genre
will
of
be no
dance
you
it
without
is.
them.
Yeah, like
You know what's crazy to piggyback off you, Peaches and Cookie. My like coming up, I came up in an era where flexing was also on the lap. It still is now. It evolved, and I used to incorporate that too inside of my in my dance hall. Not only that, I grew up on St. John's where there was a bunch of wolves. I
shout out to the Jaws.
I could not show
Shout
no
out
weak
to
face.
the Jaws.
You hear me?
bro.
That's why anytime I battles or anything like that, I was
St.
always
John's, bro.
on some like it was never no. You better not don't come back in here unless you got that money. That's why I grew up around a bunch of wolves, and I carried that all with me. Even till now, I carry that all with me. That's how I learned.
Ready.
That's how I
Your name
learned
should have been that.
to,
Stay ready.
to adapt to certain things because back in the day, they used to think coolly. They used to think that the females couldn't hang with the dude, but you had the Nika French, you had the Cookie, the me and Katie's that did both.
Remember,
But I felt like it depends on where you was
remember
at.
Nikki Tiki?
Yeah, from Long Island.
It was depends on where you was at.
Remember
I was in the art going
Bro,
down.
I will say one thing to that.
Yeah.
So that way you just say, it's funny how when we just meet her, she was like that with thinking the male, like we said the female.
Because
That's
you
in
trying to
my
play us.
And I was like, yo, let me tell you this. You see, at Jamaica, when the time for the woman them dance, everybody have to move. There's no way of you pushing away a girl, and that you're gonna do that at Jamaica. When the time for the woman them dance, you move. There's no way where a girl a dance, and you see a girl a try come out like you a try step out and she a try step out, and I'm gonna do this to a girl.
Oh no, that's
once you see a girl come, you step back. We give the woman and them praise. When I came here the first time, I see that. I said, what the fuck this a go on? Why the girl a fear fight? I say, I see a girl that come through. I'm saying, yo, go on. Me like, why the girl have pushed you to go to the villa like for dance? It's funny, oh yes, like bro, and you're all about the man. That's why in Jamaica you have Kiva. You have Kiva, the dancing legend, right?
Kiva, the diva.
And not people, and you see Kiva can dance like a man and she can dance like a female. And she's a female.
Right.
Kiva never go on her, never hit up on her head. Never hit up on her head. Kiva never hit skin out. Right? She never hit skin out. She just dance. She just dance like a worm. And when she a dance, when she a roll the Bogle and Black Rose's crew, everybody move, right? And she a fear kind that no man now push her away. So is it that way I say? That's crazy almost that.
Yeah, up here we had to fight.
Yeah.
We had to fight.
Elbow them in them face.
Stepping on toes. And you know what's crazy? It's always been a battle with the whole Jamaican dance hall is different from New York City dance hall.
It is though.
It is.
And no, it is. But
no, I'm not saying you.
And what's crazy is this is like it is in New York. It's like we've been trying to tell them for all these years for the people who still don't understand. We learned so different out here. Everything was taught to us different. Just like how they could dance in the street, we had to wait till somebody keeping a party or somebody having a block party.
Every night they got an opportunity to dance.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Sunday,
Thursday,
Sunday.
Friday.
We gotta get up. We gotta go to school. This person gotta go to work.
And like he said, and then sometimes you miss out because out here some people don't got the funds to go. Those parties is free in the streets.
So that's what happened.
Most of them are paid, but if you're a dancer, you have a name, the dancer. The thing with jumping with the street party in Jamaica,
All of us would have been free then.
Yeah, once you're a dancer and you know it like that, it's a respect for you. You're not pay going to that party.
Yeah.
Because the promoter them automatically know
Everybody know you. Security.
Yeah, entertain. Yeah, entertain the party. So there's no way we ever charge you for come dance. One never charge you to come in and know you the whole night you have a dance and entertain the party.
We had to earn that. We earned that out here for a fact. It's to the point where it will she reads line you to be around the corner. Come to the front, come to the front. Never stop paying to get into places. What's changed now is that back in the day, promoters really with my ankle, but I feel like there's something going on with me right now that nobody just. Not a lot of people are supposed to understand what's going on with me right now, and they're not, and I don't care anymore. And my spirit now is on some like I've become more quieter. I'm observing more. I stopped talking down on myself more. I've been writing.
I tell you, sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes God gotta separate you from a lot to separate the place where you need to be.
Right.
Because sometimes it's too many influences, the noises. You can't see what He's trying to put you. I'm telling you,
Right now, me and my daughter, we trying to move out next year, and I'm like, I trust me, mommy is working hard. All I need to do is get good grades. That's all I need. The hard part is to, and it's hard. It's not easy. It's not hard because her father is not here. So I'm raising this girl in Brooklyn by myself. I don't ask money. I ask money for nothing. I'm at my house. My mother, I don't ask her for nothing. There's no daddy for me. So I'm literally up every day working 9-hour shifts, other people's kids, trying to make sure I still got time to put that in my this class.
Exactly.
But I don't want to go to the same thing I used to do 2 years ago. That's why I haven't done a flashback because I'm like, it's not hitting me right now. So I mean, cooking right now. I'm waiting. And that's why I'm not rushing nothing right now because I'm going to get to that place where I was told myself, I'm going to make it on BET. Don't worry, I'm going to get out of 35. I'm going to make it on TV. I didn't think I was going to end up in Africa. How many people, actually to Kenya? I've been to Kenya by myself. I put it all together by myself. That's how it's going.
Don't impress me with popping bottles. I'm the legend. Don't impress me with popping bottles, nigga. I just went in the motherland with you.
Right, I didn't touch the soil. And I didn't want to stay in a hotel. I stayed in the ghetto, right with my friend, my other dance friend. And let's not even talk about how they do dancing down there because it keeps them going because they don't got a lot either. So it inspired me to keep going. That's why
to be thankful for what we do.
one thing I love about myself, I'm not scared to share my experience with people. Everybody just do what you want to say.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not scared. I'm not scared because guess what? Somebody else. There's other people that there's other females that they don't even have to be dancers that come into my DM and be like, yo, I've been down that same way to see you where you at now, and you really helped me. Even my classes, people love my classes because I'm not like, okay, I need you to do this. They come in, big, small, old, young, come. I teach them. I know how to work with them. I know how to connect with them, and they come back. Trust me when I tell you I got some good stuff coming. All the people that.
Yes, because I'm waiting on the class. I was so mad. I missed y'all classes. I missed the first one you did, and then the second one y'all did with all the females. I missed y'all classes. I overworked so much.
Oh my God!
And I was so mad I missed it. So when is the next class? Because I know are y'all doing another class before y'all leave for Paris?
So I was gonna think of doing a class, but I don't think it's gonna be a female class, to be honest.
Okay, so
I think it might be a class for everybody. Like
I don't care. I want to
more of a mind style of dance style, not really more so moving steps, not really like female dance style. Mate, I don't know. That one just in my spirit when I had the last maybe if I have that because I want everybody to be. But if I have time, I'll definitely have another female class and we will plan that class again.
Yes.
Soon, or maybe if we get it up next year, we're saying maybe January.
Yeah. I was just saying I really feel like you guys, because and I was talking to a couple of people about y'all. The guest I had last week, I brought y'all up because I don't know if y'all heard of the new artist Izzy.
There's one in Bronx.
No, he's actually from Flatbush. There's a new record artist that's coming out. He's blowing up really fast. They brought him down to Miami for Carnival, and he tore Carnival apart. Like, they're about to start looking for people and I said, y'all not looking for nobody to do no dance hall unless y'all hitting a goulash charm and cookies. I said, did I say that right? I said that. I said, if y'all looking for dancers for that video to really make y'all better look for
Exactly.
goulash, cookie, and charm for that video. I said it to them last week. I said, y'all can't do that video if y'all don't look for that. They was like, yeah, make sure y'all could because the artist is really blowing up. They just dropped his song. They've been spinning it on Hot 97, so he's really yeah, he's really doing it. So yeah.
He's my favorite artist. You gotta probably change his name, bro.
So I'm definitely
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna get y'all into with that. I swear my God, when y'all come, I'll give y'all this.
Not that big. I'm an uncle.
But yeah,
We go busy though. Not that. Let's hear. We always love to work with new artists.
yes,
We're very big on that. Like all of us.
I think I'm the only people that have worked with Spice here. That I know. But yes, you know,
which is crazy.
which is nuts.
Which is nuts to me. Don't worry, I got something. Yes, God got something in store for you.
Your class, them was there already.
Yes, God got something.
Yo, for everybody that want to know where I got that name from, because everybody, when she called me that, so my space days, my brother had his first daughter, and I changed my own space name to Auntie Charles. My niece was born, and then DJ Kenny. All of a sudden, Auntie Charles, man, it just stuck with me for the rest of
Every
my life.
Auntie Charles.
For the rest of my life, like it's so crazy. I swear to God, we can write a book about everything that
I'm telling you, October, we got coming up. But to just wrap it up, what advice do y'all have, like, for artists, choreographers, anybody that's just, I mean, like, we got people to call you old, but you ain't nowhere near old. You 35 is still fucking young. Y'all ain't got 20s. Like, what is, like, you got two different age genres right now. So, like, what is the best advice to give someone that's thinking they too old or thinking they too young or just trying to find an outlet to get out there and put themselves out there and, you know, do what y'all doing, but they scared or they don't have the right outlets. And I tell people, like, sometimes you can't wait for nobody. Like, you gotta get up. Like Tom said, as bad as I was, I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna do this shit on Facebook until I get a way to do what I gotta do. You feel me? And from being on Facebook, that's how I met Mikey. He was like, yo, I had to make sure my shit was together. So when I came and put you on platform, I was able to elevate you and not just say I got you on my shit. Because a lot of people do that. They see you lit, they'll get you on their shit, and then they can't help you to do nothing. And they make all these promises, and then you stop. And you like, yo, bro, I thought you was gonna. So what advice do y'all have? Like, even as you going down the line, y'all just saying because we gotta get a 11, but just that you as a mom, people going out there thinking, oh, they gotta be an example. They gotta be an example for their daughter, and you feel me? They feel like, oh, I see people shorts on, you know, in the club because my daughter gonna watch it, and then I don't want to teasing my daughter. Look at your mother in the club. Like, so, like, yeah, I'm gonna beg you for last. Well, what is y'all advice that y'all would give to the dance world or just anybody trying to find themselves in a better situation with relationships, anything?
Okay, well, for me, I'm very big on faith. So I feel like you really just have to be ready to be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable means you're learning something new. A lot of people like to run away from being uncomfortable because people are okay and it's easier with being comfortable. I feel like change your environment. If you're feeling stuck, take some time off yourself, just like what Trump said. Take some time to get away from your life, strip off yourself of those things that don't make you good anymore. Look into you, like see something that you really like. You like this one time in your life. Maybe you got these type of friends that like this. Try that. You're around a reason. Like you said, I always give us a sign. Sometimes we just don't pay attention to it. So stay true to you and be blind to the world. Don't pay attention to what the person got to say about your radio. You're talking about it because it acts. What have something to do with you? So they're talking about it. I feel like a lot of people get so distracted from what people perceive of them, what you think. You know what I mean? So all that state of what people think, we should get that out of our mind to get going because there is no darkness without light. There is no good without evil. So it's gonna come. But we have to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So you have to just keep pushing. Like stay true to yourself. Know who you are, know what you do, and just stick to that. Be authentic. Simple.
What about you?
With me, the basic formula says just be yourself. Just be hungry. Every day get up with us hungry, just grind. Even when you feel like you're top, it's always but from day one when you just start and you're hungry. There's always be
You stay hungry. You stay hungry. That's all you have to do.
You're hungry.
You stay hungry. When you're hungry,
Yeah, you're
it's
hungry.
hungry.
You want more. You just cook. No matter what you cook, never just full. It's like, yo, you don't reach the just keep on going, just keep on trying, and just believe in yourself. You know, people always say this and people always say that, but who cares? They're not a God to judge you. And just be you, or me keep to myself, just be me. Because just be yourself, and the main thing of me a lot is I put myself at the top first. You know, call myself. Then say celebrate recommendation, but don't believe in that. Because you have to push yourself first.
Yeah, that's
Somebody can tell you to try to get up. All them friends they can tell you to try to push yourself up, but if you not having it, you can never get it.
You got one year.
You might be able to put on and shoot a video and somebody say, oh, that don't look good. Don't care what the person say. Just be yourself and you do it. Done.
Mhm. And for me, as far as what I've learned over the years, there's been times when you want to shut the fuck down. But for me, is that I thought that I didn't have nobody in my corner. There are people in your corner. It might not be a lot, even if it's two people, one person. And sometimes it's not even your own family, it's your friends. Your friends who will say, and who they're family. Like literally, like don't let you feel like you do it. You gotta take a break. Take a break. I took a break. Yeah, but come back strong. And even if you have kids, girl, boy, whatever the case may be, just always set a good example for them behind the dance hall and behind the social media. Because y'all see what I put on social media, but y'all will never see me doing homework, projects. I'm making sure she's not on her iPad and her phone 10, 12 hours a day. No, there's some structure in my life with it. So she has to understand what's good and what's not. What's not okay and what's okay. And she's my support system. She supports things that I do. She'll tell me, Mom, that don't go fix that. My mommy, go fix that. And she, it's how we raise them. And one thing that I learned is that, can't give up. It's so much. If you put in so much work into what you have to do, keep going. People talk shit about me every day. Every the same. See what you I got a child.
I love you.
I see like that bullshit.
It's so.
Yeah, I see like that bullshit. That's why I don't even got this many friends. I can count in my hands. Not even my 2 feet. I literally, my circles I've got so much smaller. It's crazy. God now in my life. So they just keep going. It's fine.
Well, I thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All course. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, like everybody's like, you know, acting the biggest. I was like, no, I don't want to. Like, I really just want to have
You know, last night, nobody gets hurt.
Yes.
First podcast.
Yes.
It's a great experience.
Thank you. I'm sure y'all y'all classes. Just let them know real quick where they can tap into y'all YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever.
Well, Cookie Monster, THECOOK, 2IEMONSTR_ That's Instagram. TikTok, YouTube is the Cookie Monster, cool as BG. We have YouTube together. It's all behind the scenes for everything we're doing. We got to see it everywhere. Both.
You could see our platform is Google my name. Cool as shiny.
Cool. And where can you find this, y'all?
Yes. My Instagram is DHU_charm. I don't need to get on my Facebook because it's more personal. But my YouTube channel is DHU charm. That's about. I'll get a TikTok for you guys.
Make sure you
Make
guys
sure
follow them. Big up there for pulling up. Happy birthday still to
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Take us out with a song real fast, DJ.
So,